Holy shit. Boy, when I told you this Nolan Xavier Wells shit was gonna get messy, y'all thought I was kidding. Well, baby, it just got fucking messy, you heard me. First of all, I personally don't think this thing is going the way Bent Crump thought it was gonna go. So now he's already backpedaling on a whole bunch of the hype he started out with. Now take a look at this shit. See, this right here is the GPS start and stop point from where the boat that these boys went on. This is basically what happened. They left the house here, right? This is when they got to the island. Then they stayed there, during that whole time. They left without Nolan, is what they said. They left without Nolan, as the friend said. This is when they arrived back, or this is when they left land. They got to land here, right? Now, yeah, this is where the boat launch and pickup spot is. Now, this is the 4th of July, remember. Everybody who has a boat is right here. Annoyed little teenage kids with a boat that's having problem. They probably thought, we're not gonna wait right here while the boat's sinking. Let's go somewhere else and come back. So they did. They left and then they came back. So the moral of this story is this is showing, or this is adding up to what the kids said or Nolan's friend said. And on top of that, the DA is now saying, yeah, we're gonna just send this off to the grand jury and we'll figure shit out. But boy, oh boy, this is where shit knocked my brain loose. This hill, probably with the advice of this.
Yes, this case has drawn national attention, racial speculations online, and involvement from figures like Ransom and Ben Crumb's. Authorities emphasize focusing on verified evidence over social media rumors. The investigation remains open. No charges or confirmed cause yet. For the absolute letters, I see a lot of people putting out videos talking about the GPS and what the FBI is currently doing about this whole case. Like I said, I don't like seeing social media rumors when something like this is happening. But some are already drawing conclusion on this case. I've been putting out videos on this topic now for days. I don't know if you've been seeing this. Take a look at this video.
Okay, so we have a really important update in the case of Nolan Wells, and that is the boat GPS data from the day that Nolan Wells went missing. Now, before I do a breakdown of the data, I have two really important questions.
Hey, Boo Bears. I know you probably did not expect to see me, but I had to come on because I wanted to acknowledge all of your love, your support, your kindness that you guys have been showing me. I wanted to answer each and every one of you, and I probably will at some point. I will at some point, but right now it's just, everything is so heavy. Everything is so heavy. Just been going through the motions. I'm a healthcare provider, so I talk about grief a lot. And now to be on the other side of this is, it's a lot. So I lost my mom a few years ago, and that was hard. This loss, this grief, this pain, it's different. It's insurmountable. And then it's like you get these flood of emotions all at different times, and grief is so multi-layered. 1 second I might be okay and I can talk about things and I can listen to his stories, and then the next minute I am falling apart and I feel like I can't breathe, and I feel like there is an elephant just sitting on my chest. But I know this is the process. I have a wonderful support system. I have my faith in God, which I've been leaning heavy into. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I see you. I love you. I'm thankful for all of you. And I'm so sorry that I hadn't been able to reply. I don't know exactly when again I'll post. For some reason, it does help. And I know if Nolan was here, he'd be like, Mom, you know, just keep talking to the people, keep telling my story, keep telling your story. So that is going to be my plan. Again, thank you all so much. I love you, and I will talk to you later. Bye.
We're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come?
And is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's on board.
Yes, if you take a look at the whole case, you realize a lot of people are pouring out informations that are not actually accurate. And this is actually a call for concern. When something like this is happening, it is to allow the authorities to actually get into all the details, not the rumors. I understand people have the right to question everything, but at some point, it is extremely dangerous to see what I constantly see on my timeline on social media. If you take a look at these, authorities treat the call as consistent with a mechanical issue and no immediate crime. The investigation view it as supportive of the friend's timeline rather than incriminating. No foreplay found yet, but everything is under review with result heading to a grand jury. This element fuel much of the online speculation because it provides concrete audio timing data that people are certain for mismatches. The full picture depends on pending autopsies, full digital forensic, and more witness statement. The case remains active.
Everything is so heavy. Everything is so heavy. Just been going through the motions, you know. I'm a healthcare provider, so I talk about grief a lot. And now to be on the other side of this is, it's a lot.
They kept his phone and didn't give it to his parents.
And we're still awaiting autopsy results, and this is not currently being investigated as a homicide, but there's a lot of reason, I think, to suspect foul play, because this is, when they say he was left on an island, this isn't like Grand Cayman. This is literally like a sandbar. There's no running water. Nobody would willingly stay back without a cell phone, not knowing if they had a way to get back.
You would have known he wasn't there because he wasn't there on the boat back.
When you went back.
When you went back. And if he's the only black kid, you know he's missing.
Yes, if you take a look at the latest updates that I'm seeing on social media, Wiz parents met with the district attorney and are now prepared to provide Nolan's cell phone to investigators. They have also raised concern about possible deleted messages and discrepancies in location data from apps such as Live 360. At this time, authorities have stated they do not suspect foul play. Nolan's funeral is scheduled for Monday. Investigators continue to ask anyone with information to come forward as they work toward a complete understanding of what happened. I believe this is the right thing to do than to continue to speculate, pour out some kind of crazy information on social media about the whole thing. If you take a look at what the View actually said the other day, everything about these people always revolve around race, and to me, that is extremely concerning. Any person saying this is part of the problem that we have. I don't want to make the video long. I just wanted you to see this update. I've been putting out videos now on this topic for almost 4 days, though a lot of people don't actually understand exactly what is happening. Please, the short clips you see at the end, that is what I take good at. You can always skip.
Serious or more serious.
Okay.
Jacob Sobroff. We're live on This man just disgusts me.
And of that UFC fight, because to me that does not celebrate America's 250th anniversary.
Monday night gave the president and his acolytes an opportunity where the gladiator's god was praised for his
80th birthday.
When you come for the rest.
6-1 underdog. How good does this feel?
Never do this again.
Went under to jurors, but it was shown.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So with all eyes on California, you can see exactly what's happening.
It was on here in the Golden State.
In 39 days, we will know.
In front of people. And so this is my life.
You're
talking about qualification.
Odysseus,
Telemachus,
Penelope,
Antinous, Odysseus,
Telemachus.
This clip of Elliot Page is going to be what tanks the Odyssey movie. It's supposed to be a warrior, right? A warrior, a big, strong warrior. Look how Elliot Page is running.